I like chocolate. The other day I was reading about the war in Afghanistan, and I read about how it keeps going and that there isn't an easy exit. During election time it seemed like there might be. Now, not so much. I wish I had a cup of chocolate ice cream. Then I'd have to walk to the market down the road. There are men out there that might hit on me. Think they might try to pull something. And I think about the war, and that I'll read about it another day soon, if I can. In the morning, I have a ritual. Go to the bathroom, evacuate myself. If I sit there long enough, it'll happen. I sit there looking at the toilet roll dispenser. I probably should read the newspaper, but I don't have it delivered to me. I could take my laptop to the bathroom, but the water could get on it. I wish I had a chocolate ice cream with chocolate syrup on it and whipped cream. I wouldn't buy all those extras, too extravagant. Plus, I don't feel easy about leaving my house at this hour, 11 p.m. I don't know as much about Afghanistan as I'd like. I feel like it's right to be angry about it, though, that the war continues, theoretically, as a pacifist. I wonder if someone would attack me, if I left the house now and the road were dark, the span between two light poles. I wonder if someone hid in the shadows. It would be nice to have a chocolate ice cream. I wouldn't buy the extras, though. That'd be too much. It would be bad to be a soldier. I know that for sure, because no one remembers that they're out there, and their family is waiting for them to come home. On a day-to-day basis, no one thinks about this. The water pressure in the shower is pretty good. I see a little sediment on the lower holes of the shower head. I think a lime solution might take it off, and then it would look nicer. I wish I had more time in the morning to sit at a coffee shop and read the newspaper, so I could feel passionate about what I've read and tell others about it. Someone would harass me if I went outside. My skin is so pale. I glow in the dark. They'll try and take me, and I'll have to scream, but if I scream, I might make my attacker angry, and he'll treat me worse. The status quo is tolerable, I think. I wouldn't scream if I can help it. I'd like to go outside, walk a couple of blocks, and get some ice cream. There's no one to go with me, though. They're targeting terrorists in Afghanistan and killing them, a new strategy. What was strange when I read this is that the strategy is yielding helpful interrogations. What the fuck does that mean? They're killing specific terrorists and getting helpful interviews from the terrorists that they killed? What? Theoretically, as a pacifist, I should be upset about this, but I just like to go outside and get some frozen ice cream with cocoa in it, a little bit of real sugar. I'd like to walk there. Maybe I could call a cab. The taxi driver would wait outside with his mohawk and army jacket until I searched in the freezer, selected the chocolate of my choice, purchased it, put the change in my pocket, pushed through the door. What if he doesn't wait for me and the store closes and I have nowhere to go that's safe, where people see me, where a large amount of people frequent the streets and see me? Where there's light and clarity and I see what's moving towards me with malice or kindness? What if I can't see the expression on people's faces to know that they're for or against me? What if the taxi driver doesn't wait for me and I have to walk home alone? What if no one takes care of me? What if no one watches out for me? What if I can't go to the store for ice cream and it's not safe? But it doesn't make sense this strategy to target and kill specific terrorists yields any interrogations. The killing and interrogation are inherently unrelated. You kill them, they don't talk. Unless the strategy is to interrogate them and kill them. And then the interrogation, the interview, if we can use such a benign designation, is invalid. Man senses the intention of other
Unless
men.
the strategy
Man senses when there is no good end to the interview that he will die, and so he says anything to fight this sense, anything. I read this propaganda and I feel indignant as a theoretical pacifist.
Man senses the
I
intention of
just
other men.
want some chocolate
Man
ice cream.
senses when there is no good
But I
end
think someone
to
will
the
be out there and I
interview,
feel scared
that he will die.
that they'll walk behind
so
me
he
and I'll
says
hear their
anything to
footsteps,
fight
but
this
no one will
sense.
be there to hear the
Anything.
footsteps like I hear them
I
and
read
see the
this
shadow
propaganda
approaching
and
in
I
the
felt
dim light.
indignant as a
That there will be a
theoretical
time
pacifist.
when there are no shadows,
just
only
want some
darkness,
ice
and this will
cream.
be the time that
Chocolate
someone
ice cream.
attacks. And I want the
But I
cold,
think
bittersweet
someone
taste
will
in
be
my
out
mouth
there,
of
and I
comfort
feel
and
scared
security. I want
that
to
they'll
feel
walk
that.
behind me and I'll hear their footsteps, but no one will be there to hear the footsteps like I
It's
hear them
blocks
and see the
away.
shadow approaching in the dim light. That there will be a time when there are no shadows, only darkness, and this will be the time that someone attacks. And I want the cold, bitter, sweet taste in my mouth of comfort and security. I want to feel that, but it's blocks away.